After a long wait, Valve finally released the post-major update introducing Season 3 of Premier in something that could change skin trading forever. If you had an active Premier rank with 25 or more wins, you should have received a Premier Season 2 badge that will tell you all of your stats from the previous season. In Season 3, Overpass is replacing Anubis in the active duty map pool. I personally wish they took out Inferno instead, but it makes sense to bring Overpass back as Valve recently released the Overpass skin collection featured in the armory. So next major, you will be able to open souvenir versions of the new skins. I know a lot of people were expecting cash, especially since Valve recently bought the full rights to it, so we can expect its return soon. From the time the armory was first released in October to it being updated with the Fever Case and Train collection at the end of March, it was roughly around 5 months. If we follow the same trend, we should be seeing the next armory update by the end of this month of July or early August. My speculation is cash will be released alongside the next armory update, possibly introducing a new skin collection for cash, which would build more hype around the map's return. It would also be a good chance to see if some of the older skin collections like the Sport and Field or Graphic will be rotated out of the armory or be more of a permanent thing. For sure though, the next armory update will feature a new limited time item as the XM has recently been removed. Now, if cash were to release with the next armory update, it obviously wouldn't be put into the active duty map pool right away as we just got Overpass back, but I think it will be added to comp similar to how Train was first released. This would give Valve ample time to work out any kinks before it's added into the active duty map pool, which will most likely be after the major. Season 3 is also bringing a few gameplay changes which nerf but also buff CT side. For the buffs, incendiary grenades now spread fire more quickly, and in both Premier and comp, CTs will now receive a $50 team award for each terrorist killed in a round. Now for the nerfs, the MP9's recoil has been increased and its jumping accuracy has been significantly reduced. So now on T side, you can expect to be playing more of Counter-Strike and not Apex Legends. I am curious though if this change will affect skin prices for the MP9, because when the M4A4 and FAMAS got buffed, we did see a significant price increase for their skins. I do think the MP9 for sure needed the nerf, but Valve should really go after shotguns next. Speaking of skins, Valve just put an end to scamming, but also could have ruined trading forever. Trade protected items are now a thing. A couple of months ago, Gabe Follower did actually find this in the game files. How this works is all items you trade will be marked as trade protected for 7 days. Any item that is marked as trade protected cannot be altered, meaning you can't apply name tags, stickers, or even weapon charms. Within those 7 days, the original owner of that skin will have the option to revert the trade back to their inventory. So let's just say you accidentally log into a fake Steam website and the scammer steals your 1 of 5 AK Neon Rider with 4x Dignitas Hollows. You're good, bro. All you have to do is go to your trade history and revert the trade, and boom, you get your skin back in your inventory. Valve just basically put an end to scamming. Now, cases and sticker capsules are affected by this too. If you trade cases to your friend or buy them off a third-party marketplace, they will also be marked as trade protected, meaning you will not be able to open those cases for 7 days. If you don't believe me, Arrow and Jesus tested this the other day by trading a Paris sticker capsule.
Am I able to unbox it? Preview container.
That's annoying. Can you put it into a storage unit?
No. You can't put it into a storage unit.
Now you may be asking yourself, how could this ruin trading? It won't. Let me explain. If you are a regular player who just wants a couple of play skins, this will not affect you. The only people that would be affected by this are cash traders or people who move mass amounts of skins for huge profit. Essentially, this update removes the liquidity of skins. Third-party marketplaces like CS Float have already adapted to the new system. Sellers will now have to wait for the 7-day trade protection to expire before receiving balance, and any trade reverse will result in a permanent ban on CS Float. So trading isn't necessarily dead, but things are definitely going to slow down. In my opinion, this could actually be a good thing, as it could lead to a more stable market and possibly put a stop to mass market manipulation like we've seen in the past year for certain items. Also, one last thing that is missing from this update is the Austin sticker capsules not being on sale yet, so we can't expect that in a future update.